what's going on with those Penguins.
Well-dressed.
Yeah, fair. Aaron Rodgers back on the Pat McAfee show. We heard from Aaron yesterday for the first time. The 41-year-old meeting with the Steelers weeks ago. Pittsburgh has an offer on the table to the four-time MVP. Aaron spoke on everything from his departure from the Jets to his decision-making process right now to his lack of a decision so far.
I wasn't, stringing anybody along. I wasn't holding anybody hostage. I was honest from the jump about where I was at mentally and some of the constraints that I have in my life right now that warrant my attention. I'm open to anything and attached to nothing. So yeah, retirement still could be a possibility. But right now, my focus has been and will continue to be on my personal life. I told every single one of the teams I talked to, it ain't about the money. I play for 10 M's. I don't care. I never once said I need a multi-year deal, $30, $40 million. It's absolute. I don't think it was fair to the Steelers or anyone to make a decision while I'm dealing with a
meeting with Jets head coach Aaron Glenn prior to free agency. I figured that I flew across country on my own dime. There was going to be a conversation. Rodgers alleged that 20 seconds into the sit-down with Glenn and new general manager Darren Moogie, Glenn questioned whether Rodgers still desired to play. Then he informed the Jets was going in a different direction. Glenn also implied he worried about Rodgers potentially undermining the leadership of the team and meetings. And Rodgers says, I didn't want any part of that. It was already a debacle. Hold on. He said on Pat McAfee's show, because I wanted to make sure I get this right, because y'all say he said Aaron Glenn asked if he wanted to play football. He said, I'm interested. He didn't say, yes, I'm ready to go. I'm fired up. He said interested in playing. That's all AG and the manager wanted to hear. He also said there's still a possibility of retirement. Nobody is putting up with Aaron Rodgers' bull jive, especially the Jets. Ocho, if somebody asks you, if Chad, you going for the job, it's like, hey, would you like to get this job? I'm interested in it.
Yeah.
A person that wants the job, oh, I would love to have this job. I'm so excited. Thank you for considering me for the position. I'm so happy. Somebody asked you, are you going to play football or play you interested? Oh, they gone.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I think Aaron Rodgers, at this point, I think you can see, and you would think at this point, he would see that the leverage that he's used to having for so many years, based on what he's done and all his past accomplishments, it's not working. It's not there. It's not where it used to be, and it's not where it's going to be, especially with Aaron Glenn, who's a former player who understands what it takes as a head coach now on what he needs in that locker room, and having the person who's going to be the leader of men offensively. You can't be coming in with that kind of attitude. Yeah. And so if you answer like that, and it lets him know clearly away, hey, you know what? He's still
Thank you.
He's not ready. He's not ready. And he's not putting up with that foolishness.
What player?
Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
Before you even go, you think if they ask Justin Fields that exact same question, are you interested in playing? How you think Justin Fields is going to respond?
Yes.
Fuck you. Oh, my bad. Hell yeah.
And that's
I'm gonna write down everything I'm willing to do to make sure I do what I can to make sure.
You understand that I'm ready to play and I'm excited to be here. You see, the problem is he said something very interesting. Y'all called me out. I told you, Ocho, I said, Aaron Rodgers believes his resume is good enough that he doesn't have to audition anymore, that he should just get a job based on his resume. And people, well, my grandpa used to always say, boy, if you're not careful, you'll become the very thing you despise the most in a person. Now, look at Brett Favre's situation and how it played out in Green Bay. Jets, boom. Look at Aaron Rodgers. Tell me it ain't carbon copy. One guy won 3 MVPs.
Right.
One guy won 4 MVPs. Brett went to a Super Bowl, won that, went back the next year. We beat him. Aaron Rodgers was one and done. He's never been back. I don't get what he doesn't get. Now, let me tell you what would have happened. And everybody say, you call me way over here. Had they told him, you see, Aaron, that's the problem. See, what you fail to realize. They did that before. What did it get them? They flew their ass cross country to come see you. Now, this is what would have happened. Had they called him and tell Aaron Rodgers they're going in a different direction, the first thing he's going to say, they didn't have a common courtesy to come tell me to my face. You see? The one thing, if y'all guys have noticed, Aaron Rodgers is always the victim in his story. You see how quick he flipped that and put it on the Jets? You see how quick he flipped that and put it on Aaron Rodgers? No accountability in this. The way he conducted himself, the way he played, is all the Jets. The Jets were at fault. I did nothing wrong. I'm always a little leery of someone that's always a victim in their story. Ain't nobody else the victim? Ain't nobody else has ever been done wrong in your story. Only you.
But can I say one thing about it in chat? I mean, y'all might not believe me, but one thing about a person that's as decorated as him, that has accomplished what he's accomplished, and having that past resume, he's still gonna get an opportunity because of it.
Yes.
He's still going to get an opportunity.
The Steelers still holding out hope.
Yeah, because you understand what you get in hopes. Even if it doesn't look like the Aaron Rodgers of Green Bay, we hope we get flashes of what we know you can do. And we know what flashes of Aaron Rodgers is better than absolutely nothing. Because we know, you know what? I don't want to talk about
Let me finish. Let me tell you what he said. Aaron also spoke about the hesitation to make a decision on his NFL future. I'm in a different phase of my life. I'm 41 years of age. I'm in a serious relationship. To make a commitment to a team is a big thing, whether you're a first-year player or a 20-year vet. How is it a big thing? You in the Chad? Do y'all hear this man? He says it's a big thing to make a commitment to be on an NFL roster. Either you do or you don't. Look at it. I tell you what. Look at Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald said, "I don't want to train like that no more." He said, I've done this the better part. I did all 10 of my NFL career, all 10 years of my NFL career, and I did it for 3-4 years of college. I have no desire to train my body, to train my mind. I'm walking away. To make a commitment to a team is a big thing, whether you're a first-year player or a 20-year vet. I had a lot of great conversations with a lot of teams. Not one of those was the Jets, because that wasn't a great conversation. Because you know why? Everybody else let you fiddle around with them. Jets say we moved on, and they told you to your face. See, break it up over the phone or through an email or a text message is one thing. But when somebody have the courage to look you in your face and tell you, say, nah, I'm moving on.